Hi, Pumpies. Welcome for joining. Mwah. How you been? Sorry it's been so long since I've recorded one of these. I'm a busy serpent. Can you blame me? Not today, though. I had an early mission, if you can't tell. The sun is still up. But what if I told you it's actually 3 a.m., huh? You might be wondering, where the hell in the universe are you, Snek, that it's still 3 a.m.? Well, my dear Pumpy, if you can't tell yet, I'm in a time pocket. A land frozen in space from the moment it was caught. Have you guys had a chance to visit a time pocket yet? It's kinda nutty. I know they're kind of all the rage and whatnot at the moment, but they can be spency. I'm lucky I got this job that's sending me out to kill people in one of these. Hey, look, check this shit out. I know we have, like, floating suspension technology, but ain't that a little sus? Like, what's holding that in place? Nothing. This place is melting away. Ain't that so cool? There we go. I want to fix the field of view because I want to get a lot of this location and, well, a lot of me in frame. So I hope you Pumpies don't mind. But yeah, I got really, really lucky with today's mission. So, for those who don't know how some of the red ranking operations work, basically, I have to pay a fee whenever I want to assassinate someone. Alright, this isn't like, oh, I pick my target and I go. In case you forget, I'm a killer. I kill other VTubers, okay? That's how it works. But we operate on a ranking system. This isn't just killing for the sake of killing, okay? This is all for entertainment. It's legal. I live in Santa Monstro after all. The first city to legalize murder for entertainment. Anyways, if you don't know how the red rankings work, because you're new to this whole thing, basically, I take part in a, placement match. There we go. Me and some other poor sucker who signed up to become red rank VTubers get put into a ring against one another, and then we battle it out, duke it out to the death. Whoever comes out on top gets judged based on their performance, and I did pretty good. I mean, top 50? Come on! Do you know how many suckers live in Santa Monstro alone? Signing up for the red rankings every day? A top 50? Hell yeah! And a number as beautiful as 33, so symmetrical, so round, so very titty-shaped. Gotta admit, if I were a bad assassin, I wouldn't be here talking to you now, would I? Anyways, so yeah, they give you a ranking after your placement, and the money you earn from streaming and, you know, being an online idol, you take that money, save it up, and then send it out to Dirge, which is the company that handles all the rankings and the listings and all the like paperwork and whatnot and setting up these fights. Dirge also apparently started out as a mortuary company. They used to do funerals and whatnot. Then they branched out into quick funeral services for like big things. When there's too many bodies to bury, you know? They're the ones that basically revolutionized, corpse capsules. Them tiny little necklaces you can wear with, pieces of the spirit of your loved ones. It's kind of crazy to think they went from that, from dead people to making more dead people through entertainment. It's nutty. But yeah. You send out a request to Dirge, a request to rank up, right? And they send you an invoice. Say, hey, you want to rank up? Go from 33 to 32? Okay, well, here's your invoice. Here it is. It's going to cost you this much. Pay up. Give the money. And once you give this money, we're going to reach out to your target, the person ranked above you. They're going to set a time, a date, a location, and a final meal. You meet up with your target, have dinner with them, like a sort of one-time collab. It's the last time to, an opportunity to get to know your opponent. Have a little dinner date with them. Go back to your rooms and get set up. Someone meets you at the room that Dirge set up for you. They drive you out to the battle location. And you duke it out. Well, my opponent, they picked this place. And, like, they picked some damn good pastas, too. I was worried they were using pasta as a way to fill me up, so I'd be too stuffed to take them on. Ugh, the fettuccine, absolutely delicious. But yeah, they chose this little time, this little place frozen in time. They said this is the city their mother grew up in. And that they want to see what it looked like back when she was still young, when she was pregnant with them. Which, FYI, if you don't know how, like, cities or time pockets like this operate, again, I forget the name of the company that sets it up, but, they've discovered time travel technology. Now, don't worry, we can't do anything like alter the course of history or whatnot. What they can do is take little snapshots of places back the way they were at certain time periods, and you can visit those places. It cost a fortune to do, though, so you can probably imagine who had to foot that bill, considering my opponent's request. And you get just little snapshots of locations. Now, obviously, they're never perfect. The tech is still very new, but it's cool to witness. Like, here, check this shit out. I, don't think they rendered out very much. It's cool, though, isn't it? Sorry, had to cut. Got a phone call. But, I'm back now. It was Monica wondering when I'd be back in the office. And I said, we paid for the whole time pocket. We're gonna use the whole time pocket. It was kind of something, just kind of sitting here, staring out at that. What a mess, huh? Just trying to figure out what this used to be. Clearly a home, but, like, what else? Well, that's what was on my mind when I was talking to Monica. Anyways, like I was saying, these contracts just get more and more expensive the higher up the rankings I go, but I'm doing my best. I haven't been called on a defense mission yet, thankfully. I don't know what I'd have as my last meal. I don't know where I'd want to go for something that might be my last battle, you know? I'd prefer not to think about it. Maybe when the day comes that I have to be taken out on a mission like that, then maybe it'll come to me. Till then, though, really glad my opponent picked this place. Even if it did cost me a bunch. But hey, I know how to fix that. I may or may not know how to fix that. All it takes is a little bit of... boop. I'm sorry, did you miss that? Let's try this again, shall we? Boop. Just a little bit of this. Little bit of this. And while I'm at it, go into drone mode real quick. Just a little bit of this as well. Come on, Plumpies, we have super chats enabled in the Clips channel. You can help us out. Help me afford more missions like this. Okay. Alright, get back over here. You. Get over here. Close. Get back on here. That'll certainly help pay for more things like this. Thank you, Plumpies. Hey, you know what you signed up for? That's business, baby. Corpa. Borpa, borpa. Borpa, corpa. Borpa, corpa. You know, if I could pick somewhere, I'd really, now that I think about it, I really love Santa Monstro. Would be sick nasty to see what Santa Monstro looked like around the year I was. Actually, maybe I'd like to visit the city of Santa Monstro 6 years back. That's not too far back. You might be wondering, hey Snek, what happened 6 years that you'd want to go back and visit that time period of Santa Monstro? Was it really that eventful? Not really. I forget if I alluded to this or mentioned this before, but I'm a bit of an amnesiac. I know. Wow, such a main character. Next, you're gonna tell me that you're the, long-lost sibling of Shadow the Hedgehog? Crazy. But it's true, okay? Look, I remember 3 years back. So what if we doubled that and went back 3 more years? What would the city look like then? Maybe there might be advertisements or certain buildings or certain shops that closed down then that closed down now that were open then that might help me remember something. See, apparently about 3 years ago, I washed up on the shore of Santa Monstro over by the pier. I might take you there if I have more time. I washed up on the pier and my buddy Rook was out fishing, and that's when he found me, took me in, got me cleaned up, gave me a place to stay, and offered me a job at his bar. You know, when we talked about last time, 3% milk, the place where he served café liquid, put on a cute little cow apron and nothing else, and served creamy, milky coffee with alcohol in it. Yeah, that place. You cannot believe how perfect it was for him. Oh, wow. This big wracked serpent over here washing up on the beach with a natural talent for entertaining customers and whatnot and keeping them coming back for more. I mean, I keep y'all coming back for more, don't I? How lucky he got. Just a little unlucky that about 3 years in, a few months back, a very eventful day of a blonde woman walking on in. Whoa, I didn't even see that truck back there. What the hell? Look at that. Ugh, snapshot kind of missed a few, didn't it? Unless that shit just exploded. And we caught it mid-boom. Anyways, what was I saying? Right. How unfortunate for Rook that, a certain charismatic blonde woman came in and offered me a deal I just couldn't pass up. I always wanted to do something more, or at least within those 3 years I could remember wanting it. There was this feeling of just like, there's something out there waiting for me. And I think becoming an internet idol and an assassin was the best way to find whatever it was that was looking for me out there. Can't say I found it yet, but I'm seeing a lot more places here than I am serving breast milk and coffee in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. I'm hoping I find my answers. I'm hoping. Would I even like what I want? What I find? Do I want to find it? I'm not sure. But I gotta know, you know? Hey, Plumpies, check this out. You ready? You ready? Look at this shit. Ooh, we're reaching the edges of the snapshot now. That's some Looney Tunes shit right there. That is a wall. There's no depth to that. I can reach out and touch that, okay? That is a fucking wall. Starting to think the snapshot's falling apart. And, well, I got a little something. Let's get a little bit closer. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, boy. Holy shit. That really is something. Oh, I cannot wait to show you guys. Okay, do you see the further in I walk, the more and more fucked up it gets? Check this out. You ready? We did it! We reached the gate. That's as far as she goes. I don't know how well it gets picked up on the camera. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. That's as far as she'll take me. I guess this is where the snapshot ends. But maybe our time doesn't have to end. There's plenty more city to explore. Oh wow, what a look back there, huh? It's freaky. It's like, this place is so huge and there's so much to go look at, but yet there's just that big, ominous wall holding me back. Just keeping me in here. It's like, as I was walking through, I was like, oh wow, I can really go anywhere here, huh? Seeing that thing, though? It's so freaky behind me, isn't it? Seeing that thing behind me, though? Crazy. Now, don't worry. I have an app on my phone to notify when the battle is over and when I want to call for pickup and get lifted on out of the, time pocket. There we go. Oh no, I couldn't remember the word. It gets a little scary back there, admittedly, but they'll lift me. Oh, I can get out just fine. Don't worry. Honestly, I'm having a wonderful time. If you were insane enough to be able to afford this, give me the money. And then, after you give me the money, save up for yourself and go. You know, that begs a question, huh, Pooms? Could visit any place, anywhere in the universe, at any point in time that's already happened. Where would you go? Because again, I do love Santa Monstro. And I'm hoping I can get some answers and maybe remember something visiting it 6 years back. But where else would I go? Maybe I'd ask Coco where their home was. Despite having worked with them for a few months now, I'm kind of... still don't know much about them. Like, really mysterious. Sometimes I'll ask them a question, and they'll just be like, ah, that's a good question. Anyways, and just walk away. It's like, okay, alright, fine. If you didn't want to talk, we don't have to talk. They're nicer than Monica, but honestly, kind of scarier. Check this out. Now that's something. Do you think those were already sinking before the snapshot was taken? And that this is accurate? Or that that's a part of the snapshot? Bap. Bap, bap. Bap. Bap, bap. Well, anyways. I know Coco's got some lineage when it comes to the demonic realm and shit. But they don't tell me much about it. I want to hear about it. Do you know how many hot demon people that would come into the bar back when I used to work there? Oh my god, I want to check out the realm so much. And they won't give me any information on it. My goodness. Whew. Got me acting unwise. There's this Christmas tree looking bat demon that came in once. Oof. Oof. Getting steamy just thinking about her again. Wonder if they watch my streams. Or rather, wonder if they watch my red ring battles. Don't forget if you're watching this to go check out the red ring battle. I know. Digital tickets to get to watch a red ring battle can be expensive. That's business, that's entertainment. It costs someone's life, and it cost me a whole lot of money. You know, here's another question. For those of you who were able to afford red rank digital tickets, have you seen me fight before? Or you watched older battles between other VTubers? Got any favorite fighters? Oh man. If there's someone whose fights I'd love to watch someday. Ooh, who would I pick? That's a tough one. Most red rank VTubers have their identities as red rankers kept a secret. You don't want to collab with someone just to find out they might kill you the very next day, you know? Most red rankers keep it a secret, but the big ones that you know can't hide anymore. Who would I like to watch, huh? There's this one night VTuber dressed in black iron armor. He's got the sort of like jack-o'-lantern style helmet. I forget his name, but that guy looks like he can fight. Oh, I really want to see him whip out that fucking ember blade, he calls it. Ooh, I'm not trying to fangirl, but maybe I'm fan-snaking a little bit. Ain't no way someone survives more than a minute against that guy. I'd love to be able to pay for one of his fights someday. Like I said, red rank digital tickets are expensive. You don't just get to watch it. Snek, why don't you pirate it? Do you know what happens if they catch red rank battlers pirating previous red rank battles? It's not pretty. They already pay us to die. It only gets worse from there. Speaking of worse, check out this place. I think we wandered into another dead zone. Alright. Let's turn back. This isn't even the way I came. How did I get here? I got a little, distracted. I was just thinking about Sir Black Ember, okay? Alright? He's cool. I like knights. I think they're neat. We got shit like laser swords, plasma rifles. And yet, this dude's just rocking a whole ass blade made of fire. That's so fucking cool. Oof. That's another dead zone in front of me. How did I get here? Kinda hard to keep track of a place you've never been before. Especially when it's all so pretty and I just can't stop looking. Maybe I came this way. Maybe I came from over here. Who knows? We'll wander a little bit, see if I can find my way back to the starter, back to more interesting. I'll cut for a moment. See you in a little bit. We're back! Hi, we made it back to the recording location. Or at least where we started the video. There was another little place I want to check out over here. So we're gonna have a quick little look. Quick little detour. But I think I'm gonna be exfilling out real soon. You know, I'm not the sappy type. But I saw this and I was like, do you think someone had a wedding here and they took their little wedding photos here? It's a pretty place for it. If I got married, would I want to visit somewhere frozen in time like this? I just thought of the cutest thing. Imagine getting married and like holding the reception in one of these time pockets. And it was a place where you and your partner first met. That'd be so fucking cute. Not that I'm the sentimental type. I'm just, you know, thinking aloud. Oh, Poomfies, come here. Do you take Snake Luna to be your lawfully wedded snurpant? If you do, stare into my cleavage. It's all yours now, after all. Alright. By the way, before you ask, I tried to go for a swim earlier. All I ended up doing was standing on the water. Turns out the water is also frozen in time. Can't really go for a swim, so... no beaches for you, no beaches for me. Shame. But, just because I can't swim in the time pocket, doesn't mean there isn't somewhere for me to go, you know? I'll take you there. Be right back. Hi, Poofies. We're back. If you couldn't tell from the lights behind me and the waves all around me, we're back home in Santa Monstra. This is the pier that I washed up on when Brooke found me 3 years ago. How fortuitous, huh, that I wound up on this city of all places. A serpent with dreams as big as me washing up here. If you make any of my streamer already washed up before they even started jokes, I'll kill you myself. Anyways. I don't really got much to say about this place. I don't really got much to say about it. I woke up with no memories when I wound up here. So it's weird that, in essence, this is the very first thing I ever saw in this new life of mine. I don't know about y'all, but to me, if you completely forget who you were before and have no recollection of it, that person's dead now. Isn't it crazy to think that you might be talking to a dead person right now? Cause like, what if I get my old memories back, and this version of me ceases to exist? I forget everything that happened with these last 3 years. Or, alternatively, I never get my memories back, and that version of me that existed out there in the minds of others is as good as dead. It's crazy to think about, isn't it? Like, who was Snake before Snake? What even was my name? You guys do realize that the name Snake is because we don't actually know what my name is, right? You think my parents woke up, had a kid, and were like, oh wow, we should name our child Snake. Because we are snakes. No. Just woke up. Oh, a snake washed up on the beach. I'm like, Snake. That's me. I'm Snake. I identify with that. That's what I am. I'm a neurotoxic snake. And I just picked out the last name Luna because you need one. You need one, and the moon was out. It was bright, it was shining, it was beautiful. Okay, sue me. Yeah, is it a cheesy, corny last name? Maybe, but it's pretty. Come on, chat. Aren't I pretty? Am I pretty now? Do you find me beautiful, chat? How about now? Perhaps? Now? I know you do. Okay. Alright, that's enough reminiscing. It's getting late if you can't tell. I'm gonna head on back. Gonna go get to my room. Put the files in the computer, edit the video, get the thumbnail, get it ready. I have to edit this eventually if you guys want to watch it. Don't be too greedy demanding so much time from me. Plenty of opportunity to get greedy. Besides, good things are worth waiting for, aren't they? Thank you, Poomfies. I'll see you all next time. If you liked the video and want to go on more adventures with me, don't forget to subscribe. I'll try and get better about getting these out there, I promise. Look, okay, not often you get to take time pocket tours. Count yourselves lucky. I made it special. So don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like. Don't forget we have a Clips channel and a VODs channel, so be sure to check those out if you want something a little louder and you want to check out my live streams. And if you can afford it, be sure to rent Today's Battle and get a digital red ranking ticket for it. I did all sorts of flashy moves. Till next time, movies. Good night. Bye-bye.